Hello, ANRLA D1 fans, and today we're going to talk about the schedule for next season. We're releasing it early. Here, it was supposed to come around Daytona, the regular season finale. But yeah, here's the season 4 schedule. The Clash is at Daytona Super Speedway. No points will be awarded. No points. So, really excited to have Daytona Super Speedway host this one. And, as I leaked it, I thought we were gonna do, Daytona Backstretch or Daytona Road Course, but we decided Daytona Super Speedway because it is we just don't have to change anything for the Roblox 300, which is the next race 1 at the Roblox 300 100 laps at Daytona Super Speedway. So here, it's a crown jewel in the league. So it's definitely one of the races people want to win in ANRLA. But yeah, that's where you want to start winning. So yeah, race 2. No Auto Club this season. We're going to wait until there's a short track Auto Club, so we can add that onto the schedule. But race 2, Sonoma, 50 laps, and it's the road course. So yeah, Sonoma is race 2. Race 3, Las Vegas, 130 laps on the Speedway. Easily the best race so far in Season 3. A few races have been able to compete with it, but not many. So, yeah, here's race 4. Race 4 is the Desert 350, 150 laps at Phoenix, a short track. So, yeah, Phoenix is coming back again. So, yeah, we'll find out if it's in the playoffs or not. Race 5 at Atlanta Super Speedway, 115 laps. Definitely a big wild card race out there because it's a super speedway. Yeah, it's gonna be a big race in my opinion because it's probably one of the harder super speedways to win on for a few drivers. So like some of those drivers that aren't super speedway racers to try and back themselves into a win at a super speedway like Atlanta. So yeah, race 6 at Bristol, the Bristol night race, 150 laps around the short track. Bristol Dirt is no more. Bristol Dirt will no longer exist in ANRLA due to what happened here there just a few weeks ago. Just was not a good race. This is the only time Bristol will be on the schedule this season. So, yeah, Bristol gets its one date on the schedule next season. And Martinsville, 150 laps at the short track. Bristol is a short track, by the way. I think I failed to say it, but yeah, Martinsville, a short track. We're coming back there. We're gonna try and make some changes here and there to the track to make sure nobody wall rides. So yeah, race 8 is Kansas, 120 laps. It's the upcoming race this upcoming weekend, for an ANRLA. So, yeah, Kansas, it's gonna be like Auto Club. It's one of the high-speed racetracks we're gonna go to all season long for a speedway. But yeah, so we want to see more high-speed tracks on the schedule. So yeah, here's the Speedway run until for 3 races, including Kansas. So the next race, race 9, is the Charlotte Speedway. Charlotte, 160 laps, and it's been no idea. We haven't raced there yet this season, but season 2 winner was Fishy. So yeah, down to race 10, the Windy City 318, 118 laps at Chicagoland. At the Speedway, not the street course. But yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. We're gonna get there pretty soon on the schedule for season 3. But yeah, Austin was your season 2 winner there. Race 11, the ANRLA 235, 35 laps at the Chicago street course. We decided we wanted to throw it on the schedule this season. We know one of our track makers, Walla, has made it before, so definitely one of the things we want to see on the schedule. So yeah, this is where the the Midwest, is. So race 12 at Indianapolis, 280, 80 laps on the Speedway, not the road course. So yeah, we are excited to have Indianapolis on the schedule next season. Race 13, the Great Lakes 300, 100 laps at Michigan, the Speedway. Michigan, this will be the first time racing at Michigan ever in ANRLA history. So, it's pretty exciting to be racing there next season. Race 14 is the road course of Watkins Glen, 65 laps. I'm not going to say the sponsors of the race because I don't want it to get copyrighted, so I'm just saying the race sponsors that I'm making up. So yeah, race 14 in the regular season finale, the Daytona 280, 80 laps on the Super Speedway. Yep, Daytona is back. So you guys are probably wondering, where is Talladega? You'll find out here soon. So it's gonna be it's on an interesting part on the schedule. So the playoffs, the round of 8, race 16 at Darlington, 120 laps on the Speedway. Interesting. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's moving down to a 1-date schedule again. Yeah, it's a 1-date schedule this season. And then down to race 17, the cutoff race for the round of 8, the Silverstone 240. We are going over to England to race the road course. We wanted to move over and race there, so then we can we could try new racetracks. We're just trying to find new racetracks to race on. So here, the playoffs, the round of 6 now, race 18 is at Las Vegas, the Las Vegas 325, 125 laps on the Speedway. We have decided to throw it on race 18 just to make things interesting. And playoffs, round of 6, the cutoff race, race 19, the Alabama 280, 80 laps at Talladega Super Speedway. And there it is. We have not decided where the championship 4 is. We're going to make that decision after the championship race later after season 3. We wanted to wait to make that decision because we wanted to see how the Homestead race would go for the championship. We know we did that in season 1 where I won there and won the championship, but we'll decide here soon. I will make a decision after Homestead, so I will make a video on that here in at least a few weeks time. So yeah, definitely big changes to what the schedule does look like today. I probably will add an all-star race next season that will be worth around, I have no idea, like a 10 points race, where if you win the all-star race you get 10 points, then 2 playoff points. I think that's what I'll probably do. So just listen out for it. I'll make an announcement with it with Homestead, just because I just don't want to announce it just yet. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching, and that is your season 4 schedule until we figure out what we can figure out what the championship 4 race will be next season. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.